With this, we move on to our next leadership talk, and we would be joined by Dr. Lovi Raj Gupta, Executive Dean, Faculty of Technology and Sciences, Lovely Professional University.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Am I
Thank you
audible?
very much, Mr. Raj, for joining us. Yes,
Thank you.
sir, you're
Thank you so
audible.
much.
Lovely Professional University, one of the leading universities in the northern part of the country. Sir, we would like to know how is LPU progressing towards modernizing to a digital first institution? Over to you, sir.
Thank you for inviting me to this, wonderful kind of a confluence or conference. See, LPU has always been a torchbearer when it comes to technology or inclusion of technology into the education because of three basic things. The experimentation, the innovation is in our DNA actually. The second thing is the kind of volume we handle. It cannot happen without technology being used to core or to the grassroots level. And third, most importantly, we we saw and we could judge the paradigmatic shift in the very initial stages of this pandemic. And in just within 2 days, the very third day, our entire process got shifted from offline to online. And this is just because of the technology being used meticulously and piously. I'll give you an example. The moment the lockdown was announced, we started creating resources, including videos, including interfaces, including interactive mechanisms, so that the entire shift can happen as soon as possible. The biggest thing which we understood that the adaptability to this change. I always say it that way that COVID shifted education from class to glass. I must emphasize on this word that the entire education got shifted from class to glass, and the interaction moved on from room to Zoom. And we adapted it so fast because we created training modules, online training modules, videos, short snippet of videos, that how to create content online, how to convert or how to translate your offline content to online content. That was the power. And in just 2 days, the very third day, the entire process got shifted to online. But then technology again was to be used to a level for easing out the process, making the process more pious, and not compromising with the basic sanctity of the entire process. So what we did is we created a very clear cut LPU touch. We call it as an LPU touch. It's a web based application. It's a web application for all our LMS and UMS kind of university management system, was all translated to LPU touch. We also created something called as LPU live. Now this live is nearing WhatsApp kind of a feature, which is available to only students and faculty, wherein the entire class interaction just is not happening through the online platforms. We created our own platforms also for classroom delivery, but these LPU touch and LPU live kind of things were a great supplement, were a great complement to the entire process, because the interaction, the submission, and the online interaction just through cameras and screens and glasses was completely supplemented by these LPU live, which is kind of a chat. It's a chat interface kind of thing, in which you can submit the assignments online. You can actually interact. You can push the polls online, and then there is an LPU touch, which is available with the student on his mobile phone, wherein the entire university management system, his gradings, his attendance, his live lecturing, is available on LPU Touch. And third, most importantly, we crafted our own My Class kind of a framework, which is absolutely incorporating all the needs to bring it to near classroom kind of a interaction between a teacher and a student. It can have loads of polls being pushed in. The live chat facility is available at my class level, at LPU touch level, at LPU live level, so that there's a seamless integration of all three forms of learning. In addition to that, when we thought that the students would be missing on the experiential learning kind of thing, what we did is we created a framework that's our copyrighted kind of a framework. We call it as EIY, experience it yourself. What we did, our faculty members, they went to industries, nearby industries, for some nominal things like bricks, like chains, automotive chains, like pavers, and they shot the entire process as a video. And then for the first year students, because we emphasized quite a lot of experiential learning in the very first semester, so these videos were shown to the students, and then they were given an assignment to go and visit, because bricks would be available in their homes and houses also, so they can correlate these things. So not just simply technology, we completely changed the ideology and philosophy behind this entire thing. We created interfaces like teaching effectiveness rating engines, so that a student in gamified mode can rate each and every lecture, so that on teacher's dashboard it is very much visible that in this particular section my examples are to be modified. In this particular section my content is to be done better. So there are a whole lot of things. And when you say future ready, we already have started working for the future, and all our examinations are proctored through AI, artificial intelligence based image processing mechanism, so that we monitor the students' eye movements and all those kind of gestures along with it. If you talk to me, the transition back would be the most difficult thing, when you are actually going to bring back from glass to class. Then it is actually going to it would be something like shifting from using a smartphone to back Nokia 1100. But again, the adaptability, again the thoughtfulness, and again the sensitization would be the key. Over here, I really wanted to put forward one point, that if you sensitize timely, if you create continuing education for your faculty members, how to use interfaces in the best possible way, and you start creating interfaces which are more meaningful in these times, then there's no dearth of teaching learning happening in online mode also.
Amazing, sir. It's we are happy to know that forefront using all these emerging technologies in teaching, where tech-enabled learning is happening, making your students the future ready. And I get a comment from Mr. Krishnan, the analogy glass to class. He loved this.
No, Mr. Krishnan. It is from class to glass. We'll have to work together. Coursera and universities will have to work, so that we have even transition from glass to class.
Yeah, absolutely, sir. We are thankful for your time and appreciate joining us. We would like to present to you a certificate of appreciation, proudly being presented to Dr. Lovi Raj Gupta, who is the Executive Dean, Faculty of Technology and Sciences, Lovely Professional University, for his dedicated efforts and exemplary work in education space. Thank you very
Thank
much,
you
sir.
so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's a privilege and honor. Thank you. Please stay safe and stay blessed. Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you very much, sir. Yeah.